guys, welcome back to WiseKracks. Bill Krackomberger, Jon Orlando. John, I just told you that last night I went and seen Duran Duran. You just told me it was one of your favorite bands.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't know.
good.
I thought you were only into the hip hop and rap and stuff.
No, come on. I'm an 80s kid.
Okay. Anyway.
Well, I'm a 70s
Duran
kid, I
Duran,
guess.
second time I've seen them at Fountain Blue. My God, I can't believe how good they were. And can't believe how many songs they sing that we don't realize it's them.
What did they open with? Do you remember?
Yeah, I actually have the set
I want to know,
list.
what did they open with? What did they close with?
Strange that they didn't play. There's a song that they have, Union of the Snake, they did not play. Like, that's one of their songs,
Really?
too. That's one of their, I thought it was one of their bigger songs. Here you go, ready? I'm going to give you the set list.
Yeah.
Opened up with, Is There Something I Should Know? You know that song.
I
know it. Without a doubt, you know it.
Okay.
Yeah. Please, please tell me.
Oh,
now.
yeah. Okay.
There you go. I got to start singing things to John.
That's good.
The Wild Boys second. A View to a Kill.
Wow.
Hungry Like the Wolf.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So good.
Notorious.
Yep.
What Happens Tomorrow is an older song they played. I actually like the words. Careless Memories. Ordinary World, I absolutely love.
Oh.
It's a great song.
Forgot about that.
Come Undone.
That was in a movie, too, right?
It might have
Ordinary
been.
World?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Planet Earth. Sunrise. The Reflex.
That's my favorite.
And that was their
that what they
first
closed
number
with?
one, 1984. No.
Really?
The Reflex was their first number one hit, 1984. Girls on Film after that, which is a good song.
Of course.
And they sing Talking Heads version of Psycho Killer, which I like. I love Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Then they come on for the encore, Save a Prayer,
Oh.
which is a great song.
Sure.
And they close with Rio.
Rio.
I mean, can you imagine all these songs they have? And
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was gold record
and
after
four
gold,
of the original,
platinum after platinum. You just
four
rattled
of the original
off.
5 members. That last Rio was named. I seen was named top pop album.
And he
ever.
still sounds.
Sounds good.
Wow.
Sounds good to me.
That's great. Sold out?
It had to be sold out. It was packed.
Yeah.
It was packed. And
So what they do? Like 2 hours?
they did it 2 hours.
2 hours.
You know, I talked to somebody that I know on the inside there. What do you think a band like that gets? Did they get the door? Did you know that? I didn't know that. You get
They
the whole
get the
door?
door.
Like, I thought you had to split it.
Oh,
How's
so
the
they don't
casino
have a
make?
guarantee, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. They got the door. The door's giant. I was shocked, mate. I couldn't believe it. But then again, I knew there was a Pink Floyd band that I loved, the Australian Pink Floyd. They were getting $250,000 a night at the joint.
I was just going to say 300,000.
Yeah, 400.
400?
Yeah. They deserve
great
it.
money.
You think about this: the Rolling Stones get like $5 to $8 million a night.
I mean, this is what, almost 40 years after they.
No, not
hit the
almost.
scene?
Not
It is.
almost. It's
42.
1982 was Rio.
44 years
44
ago. They hit
years
the scene,
ago.
and you're still making $400,000 for
Yeah.
a gig. And how many
Yeah.
is there? 5 of them? 4
There's
of them?
5 of them.
5 of them.
Yeah.
So it's almost
Nice.
almost $100,000 a guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, they got overhead. They have big overhead.
You got the trucks that come in
Yeah,
and
and
stuff.
the managers
Isn't
and
that
the
amazing? There's a
agents and
movie. Is
They,
it Let It
they
Ride?
take home 20%.
There's a movie where you're, I think it's Let It Ride or something, and a guy says how much money, I think Richard Dreyfuss is thinking how much money each guy makes and saying that's a good job or a bad job. But it's funny how we relate to that. I just knew somebody that told me they were getting about $400,000.
Wow.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Oh, God, they were great. You said you liked them. So, well, I get free tickets there, so I'll go on one of these times.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
It'll be fun.
I always think that I'm not, you know what I always think.
I don't know
I'm
why.
not special enough.
Oh my God.
Well, after this move
guy.
that he pulled with the baseball tickets on me.
Okay, let's talk about it. You want to talk about that?
I'll embarrass you. Everyone's going to
How?
know, Johnny
Bill.
Hollywood.
Okay.
You tell your version, I'll tell the truth.
Okay, here's my version.
That's going to be the deal I'm going to make with you.
Okay.
You stop lying about things, and I'll stop telling the truth about you. Go ahead.
Okay. My dad, your friend, calls me up and says, hey, Kevin Suker from the Docksiders.
Right.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kevin Suker from the Docksiders and I want to go to the baseball game on whatever night it was.
Yeah,
the
over here.
Aviators. Right.
Not the Aviators.
Well, whatever.
Oakland. It was Oakland.
Oakland and whoever they're
Rockies,
playing.
I think it was.
Okay. On Saturday or whatever. Can you get tickets? I said, let me see.
No, they asked you, can you get tickets?
They asked me, can you get tickets? I said, okay, let me see what I can do.
I caught a liar.
So
Go ahead.
I put the, what do you mean?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I put the field, so it's going to be my dad, Kevin, me, and then whoever gets the tickets, right? So I hit you up, and I go, hey, Kevin, my dad, and Kevin Sugar, da-da-da, and it'll be 3 of us, and you, can you get tickets?
You didn't say that.
What did I say?
Can you get a suite? Tickets I probably could have got. You said, "Can you get a suite?" I'll show you the text. Can you get a suite? Can you get one of your casino guys?
Well, because I was thinking that was the path for you to get the tickets.
Can one of your casino guys get a suite? My dad wants to go to the game. It'd be great. So let me ask. I asked both people I know. Both of them said, "Sorry, Bill." One they said we don't have a suite there. And the next guy said it's taken already. We already gave the suite out.
Got it.
So no big deal.
But that's why I said suite, because I thought that tickets for you usually means you get in the suite. Like when we go to the Raiders or whatever, you have suite access. So I was saying, could you get the suite?
All right, Hollywood, hold on. So let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me tell you what happens after that.
Wait,
no, I can't get it.
Okay.
I don't hear anything.
Go ahead.
Next day on social media, John's in his suite with his dad and 2 other guys and whoever else he used to get tickets. Hey, look at this! Look at this! And I said, John, what's up with that? I don't hold back. I went right after you.
Right.
What's up with that? You guys went after all. I'm only good if I can get suite tickets. I am right about this. And you know what? Again, I know we always say, and I always try to tell you to save some face. Maybe you want to cut this whole segment. It's fine with me.
No. What is there to cut?
Look, I wasn't good enough because I didn't get the free tickets.
Bill,
Done.
no.
Jerk someone else
Adam Lieberman got the tickets.
Yeah.
So now that's my dad, Kevin, me, Adam. He got 4 tickets, and he got not in the suite. He got just 4 tickets from wherever he got them from.
Right.
Then the GM of the Aviators, forgot the guy's name, Chuck, got back to him and said, "Hey, if you've got Tony Orlando with you, why don't you guys come to the suite?" So he said, "Okay." So then Adam said, "Hey, we got invited to the suite when we get there." I said, "Okay, cool." So we got there. He sent the guy Kevin a text, and we went to the suite, and then we got in the suite.
You're not a Godfather fan. He says, "You're out, Tom."
But wait, where did I go wrong?
You're asking people you're asking everybody.
I didn't ask everybody.
You're asking, but it's even worse then.
I asked you, and then you couldn't get. So I said to Adam, "Hey, can you get tickets?"
Yeah, it's not like, "Hey, we're friends. Hey, Bill, we're going to go anyway. You want to come along?"
But how?
In no world can you be right except for that friggin' Hollywood bullshit world you live in.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Bill.
You're touching me.
If he only could get 4 tickets, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm just listen. It is what it is.
But if there's only 4 tickets,
you're supposed to text me back. "Hey, Bill, I'm going to go anyway. I got tickets from someone else. Sorry, next time maybe we'll whatever." You know what I mean? Schmooze me, bullshit me, like you always do. Do something.
And just know, if I pull up the text,
I don't want to see it.
You want to see it?
Listen, no, I don't want to see it.
I even said to Adam, "Wait, Bill wants to go. Can you get another ticket?" He said, "No, I could only get 4. I will show you the text. Do you want to see it?"
No.
I want to show it to you.
I want to show it to you.
They're going to
think we're fighting like girls.
I want to show it to you.
Please don't.
Come on, I want you to see it so you know.
I want to let everyone know about.
I did fight for you.
The Eagles. The Eagles are, I can't believe, back again. I'm so happy for people. If you people didn't get to see the Eagles at the Sphere, it's a must-see. The reason why I say that now, too, is the ticket prices definitely dropped the last few times. The ticket prices, they were outrageous. They were like $500 a ticket, $300 a ticket. Last time, these last couple shows, they were down to under $200 a ticket, close to showtime. So you get a chance in September 18th, 19th, November 13th, 14th, November 27th, 28th. Make your plans now in advance. And it's the longest running residency, 64 performances they had over there. I thought it was over. So to see them come back now, and it's a great show. It blew me away, shocked me. So Eagles over there. And, there's a show, I don't know who this is. John, maybe you know who this is.
Crack wants to go. Think you can add one? If not, it's okay. She can't. I just got the tickets, and I'll forward the 3 of them to you now.
Wow.
Crack wants to go.
You generated that in AI that quick?
No,
my man. All
come
right.
on.
Good man. Who's this person? Olivia Rodrigo. No, you don't know either.
She's famous.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, young, like tearing up the charts.
Just unbelievable. 65-day sold-out, unraveled tour. So she's coming to the 2 nights to the...
I can't name the songs, but she's got like a couple big hits.
2 nights to the T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah.
She's got to be giant.
She's big, yeah.
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 Yeah. And she looks pretty good there.
Yeah.
Too young for you. You like to go with all these antique broads, as I said before the thing. Some of these broads you bring around.
This guy.
Anyway, I won't tell the girlfriend. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
So I like this. Listen, I like Elton John.
Yeah.
He's coming back again, too. I thought he was done, too. I thought he retired. I thought he had a retirement tour.
They do that. They do that, and then I think, but it's like a fighter. Like, what are they going to do?
I did not know. Elton John's going to be in Allegiant next week. I didn't know this. What? I had no one even. Elton John appear at Allegiant Stadium May 17th, 2026. I didn't even know he was here. So Elton John's going to be here next week. He's also going to be. Let me see. It says November 1st will remain his final public performance in Las Vegas. Wow. So he's saying it's his final performance is, I guess possibly November. But I could have swore
he's great.
He's great. I seen the red piano.
I went to Dodger Stadium, and he had Billy Joel as a guest.
Oh, that must have been awesome.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Two of my favorites. Billy Joel's probably my favorite. One of my. He seems like my favorite song of all time, probably. It's hard to always pick a favorite song, but.
What's your favorite Billy Joel song?
Well, I think Scenes from Italian Restaurant is so good. Bottle of White, Bottle of Red. It's just so good.
I like Moving Out.
Everyone likes Moving Out. It's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I think they came off the Stranger album, I believe. It might have been, but there's so many good songs. Of course, everyone loves Piano Man. But
you mentioned James Taylor before we started rolling.
James Taylor is going to be in town here.
You're going to? I know Tyson's going.
No, Tyson's going.
You're not going?
No. Fire and Rain.
And you know the Tony O story behind that, right?
I know your dad was involved with James Taylor, and who was the girl? I thought that they were together a few times.
Well, when my dad was at April Blackwood Records, working for Clive Davis. My dad signed a lot of acts. He signed Taj Mahal, he signed Bread, he signed Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And this was back in the Brill Building days, it's like the building in New York where all the labels were there, and you would literally bring a guitar and you'd go door to door, and just play your stuff and hope you get a deal, right?
Yeah.
Well, James Taylor comes in and plays a couple songs for my dad. My dad's in charge of signing new acts, and my dad liked his voice. He liked James, but he didn't love the material. So my dad says, "Well, James, I like you, and I like your voice, but I don't know about the material. Look, play me something you wrote." Sometimes artists don't know what makes them shine.
Right.
Play me something you wrote that you don't really love. Fire and Rain, he plays.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And my dad signs him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Crazy.
So your dad's still friends with him today?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I actually ran into James it was probably 7 years ago here at Wynn. He was just walking through the casino.
Wow.
And I said, Mr. Taylor, I said, my dad's Tony Orlando. I just want to say hi. And he literally said, I wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for your dad. Literally said that to me.
How cool. How cool. Barry Manilow postponed his next set of dates here at the Westgate. So he's supposed to be here in May and in July. He doesn't know when he's going to start back, if he's going to start back. It's funny.
He's having trouble with
his throat? Cancer.
Oh, yeah, right, cancer. Right.
So your dad, though, did he do that? Wasn't he doing a one-man show?
So he postponed it because he got sick. He got a little sick.
Yep. He's okay?
He's
How's
okay
his recovery?
now.
Good?
Yeah.
Good.
They rescheduled it, I want to say, for July 17th and 18th. Okay. It's already rescheduled.
So it's like announced?
Yeah.
Do you know the casino? Is it Casino Niagara?
Seneca. Yes.
Oh, Seneca. Okay.
Yeah.
Seneca. And it's a one-man show, kind of like the Chaz Palminteri Bronx Tale Show, something like that?
Yeah, probably like storytelling with videos, and then I guess he still sings.
Oh, that could be really big.
He still sings like the 4 big hits, like he does.
That's great.
Yeah, like sings to a track or whatever. No,
yeah.
So he doesn't bring the whole band.
Right.
Brings my uncle, his youngest brother for keyboards, David. And
John, this could be a big thing if you're.
I think so.
Really good.
It's a kind of a little version of. Remember, he was working on maybe doing a Broadway show.
Yeah.
About his life, and then the pandemic happened, and then getting theaters. It's just hard to, it's just didn't work out.
I think it would be absolutely great.
Yeah.
I think they would want him right here, just to let you know.
Yeah. So. I think it would be cool, and he's thinking like maybe do it once or twice a month, so he doesn't have to like kill himself with travel. There's low overhead because you don't have a whole band to pay, and you can make a little money, and what else
You'll put that money right into action.
Right into action.
All right, good. So let's talk about the weekly wager wire segment. $40 this guy bet.
I didn't even see it this
When
week.
I ever see these $40 little bets, I always think to myself, Jesus, what garbage do I throw $40 on?
Right.
So $40
grocery dollars.
$40 to win, 40 grocery dollars to win over 10,000. And the current bet value is the current cash out offer is $319. With wager wire, $575 the bet value. Let me explain this. There's only one leg in. It's the Seattle over New England Super Bowl. He has that leg in.
Okay.
However, he has the Knicks to win the East, which is about a pick 'em now.
Love it.
OKC to win the West. And right away,
Love
I'm going
it.
to tell you, my opinion is you have to wait for those two. The Knicks is the one you really need there. And the Knicks are, I believe they're up 2-0. Tyson, am I right? Up 2-0?
Yeah.
The Knicks over Boston?
Yes.
Over
Philly.
Over Philly, I'm sorry. Over Philly. But didn't they...
They were down 3-1 to, Philly was up 3-1 to Boston the last series.
That's what I'm
Back
saying.
and won.
Yeah.
And the Knicks pretty much easily
The Knicks
won their
eat
series.
over Atlanta. They beat them pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. So this is the one... I actually need him to win the East myself, so I'll be rooting for for him to get there. And then he has the fourth leg of this is France World Cup winner. So I think you want to get through those.
What are the odds on that?
He got it at +5 to 1. I think you want to get through those legs because you're betting $40. Okay, you're already like 12, 15 fold your money, whatever. I think you're looking to get through those legs to get to that World Cup game.
Because this pays how much? $10,000?
Pays $10,000 for $40. Yeah.
Yeah, let that just
Yeah,
marinate.
I think
let
you got to
that
let it
marinate.
marinate's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to let it marinate.
I know nothing about soccer,
Me
but it
either.
sounds like a pretty good
It's
ticket
going to be
so
big
far.
though for the United States though here, soccer. This is big for the World Cup. This is a giant thing. I would love to go to a game just because I've never been to
Really?
one. But they're really price gouging.
Are
Oh
they?
my God, tickets are
And
unbelievable.
the stadiums are massive.
Massive
and
stadiums.
Every ticket is
like
crazy.
$2,000 and up. Yeah.
Like for the worst seat, $2,000.
Maybe I'm wrong. Someone can answer us in the comments. I seen 2,000. I know someone that wanted to go in Florida. I was going to buy him seats. He's such a good kid.
You didn't go when
It's just they were ridiculous.
Real Madrid played here
No.
in like 2012 or 13.
No.
Up at the
Did you-
Silver Bowl. I went.
Well, you went? Oh, wow.
I hated
boring,
it.
just boring.
It was boring. Well, Ronaldo didn't play. I thought Ronaldo was going to play, so that was why I went. Like, oh yeah, I'll go
Right.
say I saw
And
Ronaldo.
he didn't play?
He didn't play.
Oh,
and
that's
then,
that's who the kid wanted to see. He wanted to see a friend of mine's son. You know, he's 13. He wanted to see Ronaldo play. I was
Yeah.
going to sneak behind and get 2 tickets for him, and I had no idea tickets were that.
Bill.
The cheapest ticket was $2,000.
I would-
I'm still going to look towards game time.
maybe
see if
it's
I can sneak him
going
in
to be
there for-
different, but
for
these
maybe a
fans
dime
don't
each.
shut up. Like they have these noisemakers, like horns and stuff.
Why
It's
do they do
horns
that?
are
I
blowing.
see that on the.
Like, do you ever watch the World Baseball Classic? It's the same thing at the World
What's
Baseball
what's that
Classic.
for?
I don't know, but they don't. Not just when they score. I just mean throughout the game, they're chanting and these horns and
Kinda
noisemakers.
I don't get it myself.
Man, that just wasn't for me.
So if these 2 legs cash, though, the Knicks East winner, OKC the West winner, this will be worth about $1,700. So maybe try to buy a little piece of that or something. That'll be worth more. I think you don't sell right now. Over on the WagerWire app and wagerwire.com, you can check out all these things. That's my opinion on that. Now, Spirit Airlines. I flew in from Atlantic City. I was in Atlantic City last
my
week.
God.
I fly in on Saturday. No, I fly in on Friday night.
you
The
fly
big,
to
the
Atlantic
big front
City.
seat. No, back.
Oh, back.
I'm in the big front seat.
Yep.
The seat that I got you, same
Yep.
seat. It's just very. I think it's.
That's
cool.
a great seat.
Yeah, I was out in the window. Great service. Come in, fly in, get in. And when you got off the plane, they said, "Folks, we've just been informed Spirit Airlines is going out of business. Still, this will be one of the last flights to Las Vegas on our airlines." I can't believe Spirit just closed in the middle of the night, like Art Modell when he moved Cleveland out of Cleveland
And you're
under
just
the cover of darkness.
out the return ticket?
No, that was my return.
Oh, that was your return. Right.
They're going to process the people's refunds that have.
They would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, who gets screwed is people that had a lot of miles, and which I had. I had enough for a free ticket. I didn't know. So you get screwed to 30. I had like 40,000 miles. I just didn't use it. Didn't know they were going out of business. So maybe a good lesson for people with these low-cost carriers. If you have miles available, definitely use them. So here's the good news, though. One of my airlines that I like, Breeze, is going to pick up the slack and take a lot of these routes. Like Atlantic City Airport, their whole airport was based on Spirit Airlines.
Right.
Like they might as well just put wood on the windows and close the place.
They've been in business a long time.
Yeah,
I remember my
Spirit was
grandfather
good.
flew on Spirit,
Yeah.
and he died in '98. And he
Spirit
loved Spirit.
never had an accident or a crash.
Right.
Yeah, crash free. Outside the plane, inside the plane, with some of these people that they had on the planes.
Yeah, crashed out.
It was rough. So anyway, I'm seeing that Breeze Airlines is going to take over Atlantic City Airport. I love Breeze Airlines.
Yeah.
I went to
The guy that was at JetBlue.
JetBlue, spun off the
Spun off.
CEO and opened
Yeah.
up Breeze. Breeze has nonstops from Vegas too. And it's not, if you do a search, sometimes you're not going to find Breeze, just like Southwest will not come up in the search. So Breeze Airlines, always go to their app or their site, check them out, because they have nonstops from here to Hartford, here to, oh boy, what's that place? Biloxi. Here to Biloxi, Gulfport. Lots of nonstops to Florida, Fort Myers, but I'm seeing here in Atlantic City. So Atlantic City is going to have 4 nonstops. One to Orlando, Myrtle Beach, which I go to Myrtle Beach sometimes. Fort Myers, I do go to Fort Myers. So they're going to have some in West Palm. So there's going to be 4 nonstops with Breeze Airlines. Get that first class seat. And the reason why I say it, the first class is almost like a coach seat, price-wise, on a lot of other airlines. They just don't have the first 3 or 4 rows. Some of the planes have the first 10 rows first class. So there's like literally 40 seats, and they're very reasonable. I've flown to Hartford recently for $330 in one way first class. I thought it was great. Big, nice, comfortable seats. So anyway, Spirit just closed. They're saying the final nail in the coffin was the surging fuel cost. But they had plans, they had failed negotiations for a bailout with JetBlue
For years,
and
right?
the government got in the way.
Right.
Yeah, well, the government got in the way of this, and
They were afraid of like a monopoly,
I
right?
guess,
Or-
yeah, they got in the way of it, and that did not go through a couple of years back, and now
It's too bad.
the entire
I know what you want to say.
airline is one of your people. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so now the entire airline knows, and they just literally, I feel bad for the employees. It's just like, oh, everyone's gone. Everyone's on unemployment. Like some of them didn't even know about it. They just literally flew in. They told people.
Wow.
You know the Circle K story we did with the lottery?
Yes.
Remember that? They got $12.8 million. So do a little recap of the story. Guy comes in. He comes in with $60, I believe. Oh, no. Yeah. Customer had $60, but he said, give me 85 $1 tickets. Whoever this guy is, you better stop gambling, cuz you're really, this is the worst luck you could possibly have. He buys $60 in tickets, and he asked for 85. They printed them, and they asked, well, which ones do you want? And he picks the $60 worth and leaves a $12.8 million ticket at the counter.
Come on.
Yeah. 12.8 million. One of those 25 tickets. You're touching me again. A 12.8 million ticket.
Come on.
Yeah. Leaves at the counter, and the clerk printed out. I'm going to read it to you. The clerk prints out $85 worth of tickets. Customer only had 60, leaving 25 unsold tickets. According to this lawsuit filed in Maricopa County, those tickets remained in the store overnight. One of them turned out to be a winner for $12.8 million. The prize. Circle K management soon became aware of the transaction and ordered that the ticket be secured at the company's corporate offices to determine who legally owns the ticket, because the manager of the store the next morning said he arrived at work, clocked out, removed his uniform, and bought the leftover tickets, of course, because he knew about the one that was worth $12.8 million. So now it's up in the air. It says, in the lawsuit, Circle K saying, well, maybe the retailer should get it. The guy that bought it saying he should get it. And of course, the guy said that he was buying the $85 worth of tickets say he should get it. So what's going to happen in the end is nobody's going to win. It's going to go back to the state. That's my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're going to, it just goes back because.
Shouldn't they, all 3 of them, just need to
That someone on the suggestion
team
said
up?
all 3 should just
Just
get
chop
together.
it up.
Chop it up.
What are we doing?
Well, this has been almost a year, and the May 23rd is the 1-year expiration for these tickets.
So they need to figure this out.
Yeah. So I'm sure you can get involved.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
That's
it's
a great movie.
It is a movie. Yeah. I mean, do you believe that? May 23rd, it's still not this.
If you're the guy that bought the original 60 who asked for the 85, it might even be time to just check out. No, like how do you come back from that? I couldn't come back from that.
It's actually unbelievable.
I couldn't come back from that. Could you?
It would be tough. It would be tough.
How old is the guy? Do we know?
I don't know.
If you're young, it's a life ruiner. No, like I don't think. If you were 25 years old and that happened to you, you're depressed for the rest of your right.
My God.
You're
How
an
do you
alcoholic
gamble
forever.
again? How do you even gamble again? The tickets are in front of you. Go out to the cash. They have ATM machines at the store, right? I would think Circle K.
And if you got 60 for lottery tickets, you've got 85.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
If you have 60 for lottery tickets, you definitely have 85.
Yeah. What did he do? He thought he had it in his pocket. I don't know. He said he didn't have it. Maybe. I mean, what could he have done with that money that he knew he was getting 85? Something. You're right. There's more to the story. Let's get him on.
Does it have his name?
No.
You can find him.
I can find it.
You can find him. If there's anyone that can find him, it's you. We got to get him on.
You texted me yesterday about Primm casinos closing at Primm.
Yeah. I'm on a mission to send you breaking news as it relates to...
I knew about it already, but still.
I know.
But you said something interesting, or the article you sent me.
Yeah.
Why would they close that lottery store? It doesn't make any sense to me. Because everyone, when the lottery gets real high here, everyone goes out to the border.
Right.
And so I'm surprised.
Is it just not enough?
I don't know.
Maybe just the store was going to... Is it just a lottery store? Or it's a gas station,
It's in here, right? The Lotto store will also close July 4th. Thousands of Las Vegas locals flock to the store. Located
You've been to that
1
store
block
a million
away.
times, right?
Once.
Oh, just
I
once.
did go once.
Just a building, not a gas
Just a building.
Oh, it's just a building, not a gas station.
Located
I love that
just
Tyson
a
knows.
block away.
Tyson
Of course
knows.
he knows. The border. No, that's no prize. It's a good discussion for the Gamblers Anonymous meeting. I'll be there. I'll talk about it too. The border from Primm to Nipton. Whenever Powerball or Mega Million jackpots exceed 500 million, the lines are out the door. Yeah, they're right. The closure will affect 344 employees, another 344 employees. And a lot of them live in this little Primm desert oasis apartments right in back of it there. And
we got gas there, right?
We got charged.
We charged the car.
We
right.
charged.
Okay, that's what we're talking about right there.
It was nighttime.
Right.
Remember I asked you?
Yeah.
So John, there's nobody here. You got your friend with you? That was a scary gas station. Well, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
You got your friend with you?
So anyway, I can't believe these people have lived there for decades. They've been told to vacate the premises July 6th. Decades. These people have lived at the apartment complex and back. I just can't stand these big companies and these big corporations that just they don't care about any of the employees. You're nothing but a lot of, I said it last week, you're not talking a badge. You're a badge number, man. It's a shame.
Yeah.
People, some people take such great pride in their work and not calling out sick and doing the right thing and coming in extra shifts and helping out when they're called upon. And in the end, these companies, man, they just don't have any compassion for the employees. Now, I'm sure there's one or two. Maybe someone can point it out in the comments when an individual owner gets involved and does help out in situations like this, but it looks like this is not going to be one of them. The closures will effectively transform Primm into Nevada's newest ghost town. That's what this article says. I'm going to send it to JH. Maybe he can post this. This was, Primm Valley Resorts, Buffalo Bills, Whiskey Pete's. These are some old cool casinos.
Iconic, really, if you drive from California.
They had the big roller coaster. They had a log flume there at one time.
Remember Cactus Kate's?
Yeah, where was that? That was down a little bit
over there.
Yeah. No, it's really unbelievable that this the way this went down. People just deserve more for being kicked out of those apartments. That really bothers me.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something that Randy McKay gave me permission to talk about gambling-wise here. When these casinos close, you have progressive jackpots. So video poker, or I'll even use the reels, not the chain of like Mega Bucks and Mega Million, not those kind of things, but the individual jackpots. You may have 3 machines with a $1,000 jackpot that's now at $2,800, or you may have a bigger one that starts at $10,000 that's now $17,000 and change. By gaming law, they just can't close up and keep the money. Percentage of payback that you're supposed to get paid back did not go to the customer. It went to that progressive. So therefore, they have to take that progressive money and give it away. They can give it away in many forms. They could give it away in drawings, which I would really like. Drawings based on you playing, accumulating tickets or digital tickets based on your volume. I want a paper drawing, actually, though, would be better for me, where I know it's legit and you have to reach into a barrel, but people don't do that. They do digital drawings now.
Yeah.
Some of the last ones, there is a couple of last ones that still do paper drawings. Or they can take that progressive money from all the different banks and all the casino and move it over to a few video poker banks, which makes it really a juicy number, because video poker, they got to give it away, and they just got to, play until someone hits it. And they'll, instead of putting it on the royal flush, maybe they'll put it on the straight flush. It's really good opportunities for advantage gamblers. Now, I text Randy back and say, well, hold it, Randy. There is another property here. Like, we thought the Tropicana, all that progressive money was going to go, they were going to give away. They just conveniently moved it to one of their other properties in Lake Tahoe, which is, I just didn't go, it was too far. So they may move it to Silver Sevens over here, because they own Silver Sevens. This is a situation here. I will look forward to update here when these casinos are getting closer to. It would be tough unless we do the show on the day of, but I will get with a couple of the slot guys and find out. I will probably go there, actually, and see. I got walked to the door at Silver Sevens 22 years ago. It wasn't called Silver Sevens at the time, so it's a different ownership here. I had my little bag, and I was with a friend from Philly who was a losing player, but they had a promotion there where they gave you 10% back. If you lose $1,000 or more, you get 10% back of your loss. So, of course, they want you to stay there and grind out $10, $20 a hand, $50 a hand, $30, and then at the end of your gaming trip, if you lose $1,000, go to the caves, they give you $100 back. But of course, me and my team of super geniuses, it doesn't take a real genius to think this out. Just go to the table for one decision on baccarat, something. Bet $1,000 or bet $500 on two hands. If you win the first hand for $500, you leave. If you lose the second hand for $500, well, now you lost $1,000. Go get your $100 back. You're overcoming the house edge. So that's why I think they'd throw me out, because I would go in there and do that. But I went in there with the bag and with another player, and he just legitimately wanted to play blackjack. I sat with him, and they told him I was counting cards. I would love to tell you I was counting cards. Yeah. I wasn't doing anything. Right. And I refused to give my name. And that's why they knew who I was already, because the guy knew who I was. Right. And he was just nasty. I wasn't going to talk to the guy. If you can't talk to me in a civil manner, I'm not going to talk to you about, or I'm going to go after you, and talk down to you. Sure. If you're doing it to me, I'm doing it to you. Yeah. So I think when I got thrown out, they knew my name, and they pulled something out of their pocket, and it's a form letter. The reason why you're not allowed any of their properties, including the Primm locations, which they have to renew every year, I'm told. So hopefully I'm still. I haven't went back since. They used to have a great coffee shop upstairs. It was Terrible's, I think it was back then. Yes. Yeah, Terrible's. It was Terrible's, because my wife's not allowed to go to any Terrible's gas stations just based on that. Yeah. I said, that's it. We're out of gas. Do what you got to do. You're not going there. So anyway, unless we could do some stealing, unless they have a promotion again. Yeah. I think sometimes the local bars, they'll have. I haven't been in one in a while. They have progressive video poker machines. I'll get a call that, hey, this $1,000 video poker progressive is up to $3,200. No one hit it at one of the PT's pubs or Dottie's, just one of those places. I'm so hesitant to go, though, because I know the smoke is so bad at the bars. It's the worst. The smoke is so bad at the bars, but smoke could be so bad at any of the casinos. You get a lot of calls like that, right? Like I do. I could show you some things on my phone that you'd be like, "What?" Yeah. Like I get some. Is it people reaching out to you? Like, do I want a piece, or can I help finance something? Right. And yeah, so someone will send me, like, you'll see this person here. He's got to have things. I know he does. So yeah, this guy has he'll send me games from time to time, talking about, hey, this is here. Do you want a piece of this? Got it. Or this is here. Do you want a piece of that? I am at the point in my life where if I want a piece of something that's a big play, I want to be there. You want to be there. I want to be there, because I'm not going to put in that kind of money into something where, like this one recently was like $3,000 a pull. Do you want like 1%? And they're trying to sell off percentages of it. And I have a couple here. I have one for $3,000, one for like $5,000. I got some really big. There's some really big machines these people play, but it's too big for them. You can get $3,000 a pull. You need $1 million. I mean, you have to have a ton of money. So Yeah, it's interesting when I see these type of.
Do you sometimes pull other people into something like that?
No. I don't want to hear no one. You know,
want to hear it.
Lose your money like a man. I'm not going into no one that's going to be crying because they're losing money.
Right.
I don't like to even tell people about promotions that are going on because they lose because of me. I don't want to hear it unless I'm backing it or financing it or help do it a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll get all these different kind of machine situations. Hey, this is a good play. This is a good play. Now you can see that one. It's got a bonus up to 1,253 that has to hit by 1,800. So, but however, it's so big, it's 150 a pull, that at that denomination of $1, it's actually worth playing. But at smaller denominations, maybe that's 1,283. Yeah, sometimes it's not worth playing them. So,
how often do you get people that reach out to you that they're on the last leg of a parlay and they need help to hedge? Do you get that a lot?
No, they won't need help to hedge. They'll ask about hedging. And I'll just say, if that does, what's your average bet?
Right.
I want to know what your average bet is. If your average bet's, $10, and you're going to win $1,000 on the last leg, absolutely you should lock up something for yourself. If your average bet's $100 and you're going to win $950, no, it's a big deal. It's like having a nice day in the sports book.
But are there ever situations where they can't even afford to do the hedge?
Only contest-wise that happens. It's a great question.
Got it.
Yeah, only contest-wise. In other words, if you're in the Circa Millions or if you're in the Survivor, yeah, they probably don't have the contacts that I have to get down a lot of money on something, and they want to hedge something for maybe $100,000 or something.
Right.
You have to have $100,000 to bet.
Right.
Yeah, they have to have someone that has contacts to be able to get down that kind of money, and then there's taxes involved. Yeah, you can't just be betting and not, I'm betting that kind of money. There has to be taxes involved too. So the end of the line for Primm. Check out that what I'm saying though, that last day, if anyone knows Advantage Players, maybe talk about what they're going to do with that progressive money, because they have to give it away by gaming law. Someplace I want to go that Randy's going to be the next couple days. He goes to Colorado and Deadwood, and he goes to South Dakota. He goes all over these places. I never been to Deadwood. Deadwood has like these little saloons, as you see there.
It looks cool.
But
like the Old West. Where is that?
This is the Old West.
That's
this is
Colorado?
This is where Wild Bill Hickok was killed. I mean, he's buried up on the hill there. Wild Bill, Calamity Jane, Seth Bullock. If you ever seen did you ever see it was only like 2 years, I think, Deadwood on HBO.
I know the series, excellent. But I never watched it.
It was
good.
Excellent. It was so good.
It's about gambling.
It's about
stuff?
Deadwood. Yeah, sure. And they show when the guy comes in.
That's Colorado.
It's South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a gold rush mining town in the Black Hills of South Dakota, and
they have blackjack and.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have black.
Wait, we need to go.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 casinos. Maybe someone can tell us how many casinos. These are casinos. These are little tiny casinos. Yeah, just like the Old West. I mean,
I'm 100%
isn't that cool?
in.
Isn't that cool?
When are we going?
Well, I'll have to see. I'm only invited probably if I can get airfare or some kind of thing. I'm sure. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
This guy.
But so anyway, yeah.
Private jet.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can get a private jet, I'm sure you'll go. But if I'm not involved with paying for stuff.
Okay, so what I should have done was just circle back to you and said, "Hey, Adam got tickets. There's only 4 tickets."
I would have done that to you. But
okay,
then again, I am a guy that I'm concerned about everyone else. I want to make sure everyone else is happy. I care about everyone else.
This.
That's just the way I was raised.
It started with me being concerned.
It's
for
funny
2
because
people.
knowing your dad so well, I think your dad would be that way. But you have been just like a lot of entertainment kids.
Oh
You've been
my
absolutely
God.
coddled and ruined. It happens. Hey, I know where I stand. I know what it is. It is what it is. That means a lot. I'm glad you did it.
Oh my God! I can't even believe this.
It reconfirmed why Jack McCall killed Wild Bill Hickok also. So yeah. So we try to have some fun here on the show. I hope you guys don't think we're just having some fun.
Hey, speaking of which, can I shift?
Yeah, what do you got? You got something to say? Good.
I sent you a text the other day.
All right.
Or actually, I didn't send you a text. I tweeted it and tagged you. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, okay.
For whatever reason, I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And YouTube fed me WiseKracks.
Oh, nice.
Which caused me to look at some comments, which I have never done.
Wow, I haven't done it in a while. I owe the fans. The people are nice.
Blown away.
For the most part, people are nice.
I was blown away. I think I saw 1, maybe 2 negative comments, and they weren't even really that bad.
We're open to constructive criticism, but if you say something directly nasty, I block you from the entire network. You're never going to be able to see the show again. You're never going to be able, if you say something that's totally stupid that comes after us personally or something.
I was blown away by all the nice comments on the show, and then even if I could...
People are nice.
Even in regards to me?
People actually sometimes nice to you.
I couldn't believe it.
Mostly they make fun of you, but people are... I just had someone say something about you did a show with Sarasani.
Yeah. It's from the 24 hour, and we just now posted it.
Oh,
so it's
that's
actually
what it
from the 24 hours.
This person actually wanted me to go and get your IQ tested. I said, okay, I'll do it. I bet you it's smarter. I bet you, to be honest with you, buddy, I bet you John's IQ is actually higher than you think. I don't know. I didn't see the show. I'm gonna have to look at it. So it must.
I don't know what did he was he specific in what I said something that was
maybe
stupid?
About blackjack, a more of a system in blackjack or something.
He asked me one question, and I don't remember what it was, and I misunderstood what the question was. And my first answer made no sense to him, and then he realized I didn't understand the question, and he repackaged it differently. And then I was like,
I found it.
What is it? Tell me.
John said something about money and bankroll can overcome blackjack house edge.
Wait,
really? Well, maybe John Sarasani. Maybe.
I don't remember. You got to remember. It's 3 months ago, and. It's from the 24 hour.
I like to know.
I don't remember.
Let's get Sarasani on here. I got to talk to him. I talked to him already with you, but I mean.
Yeah.
No,
he'll do it.
How can that overcome blackjack?
I don't remember what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you guys think luck, maybe, or a system.
I really don't know.
Usually, guys with systems, sometimes they think that
he's a basic strategy guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
WSLP podcast talk about that.
Yes, that's where I was headed.
Oh, he makes a lot of money, right, with podcasts?
He does well. He does well gambling.
Oh, he wins gambling?
He does. I mean,
that's what he says.
That's what he says, but I kind of believe him. I mean, because I talk to him a lot, like personally, like off camera.
So there you go, buddy. He wins gambling.
And I mean, he there's nights when he'll be like, oh, I got clobbered last night, whatever, but he wins it back the next day. Like,
wow.
If
the casino, I'm surprised the casino allows him. But I know that a couple other people at the casinos
he's got thrown out of a few. Hard
really?
Rock, he's not happy with Hard Rock.
Last thing I want to say, and I know we're going to have people oppose me on this one, so I'm opening myself up to a little criticism here.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I'm fine to do that. They're talking about allowing cannabis deliveries to casinos and allowing smoking in certain casinos. And maybe smoking pot,
really,
marijuana in casinos. Maybe they have these lounges to get marijuana
like a cigar,
lounges.
like there's a cigar bar, have a marijuana.
I
can see that, I guess.
Well,
it's.
I'm reading these things though, and I read about.
Casino would love that, probably, right?
The casino.
Let's have some high people walking around. Playing.
Does marijuana affect you where you make worse decisions? The casino would allow it. I don't know. Like drinking gets you
right.
high.
They can't wait. They want you.
They can't wait. It gives you gambling.
They give you all the free alcohol.
Yeah.
You want.
But this is like one of those tools that the casinos may look for, but they're going to make some tax. Obviously, they want to make tax dollars on it, and not only tax dollars, they want to make money on this somehow. So I just think it's interesting that they don't deliver to casinos. I didn't know this because I tell you right now, every casino in this town, if I go to a lobby, not the lobby, the rooms upstairs, I smell it. I'm not saying that no casinos are immune to this. I'll go to the best casinos in this town. I smell marijuana in the hallways. Do you not?
I do, yes. Especially at Cosmo.
Yeah, Cosmo.
Cosmo is like notorious.
But you can go to the Wynn or Venetian or something. I still smell it.
Sometimes people will walk by me with a backpack, and I can smell it.
But you're not supposed to smoke in the rooms.
Right.
It has to be home.
You're not even supposed to smoke cigarettes in the rooms, let alone.
Well, some of the rooms, yeah.
Some of the smoking rooms.
But I'm guessing this. I don't know enough about this. So there's marijuana dispensaries around the strip.
Everywhere.
Right by here. There's 2 of them, right? Walking distance from here. Be careful walking, by the way.
From Westgate, right by the
down
CVS,
there.
right?
Yeah. And then there's one right on the strip, catty corner from Stratosphere, on the corner there. There's one. So, and then they have have free pickups. You can
Have
go
you ever
to-
been to Planet 13?
I heard it was unbelievably.
It is
the
worth
biggest,
going into just to see
but
it.
I heard it was really overpriced compared to the other
I've
stores.
heard
the
that
local
too, but
stores.
it is like, Tyson, you been in there, Planet 13? It's like walking into the Apple store. Like if the Apple store sold
Yeah.
weed
Right.
and gummies and all
Yeah.
that, it is amazing how they put this store together.
But I know people that smoke marijuana. It's
Yeah.
no big deal. I
Sure.
actually don't have anything against it as long as you're not driving there.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't get you messed up. They say that it's way too expensive. That some of the local places are much better, much better. And then
Yeah.
they wanted to put these marijuana stores in some of the bad areas in town. They go out of business because they got your local weed dealer on the next block
Right.
that's selling it for half the price.
Right.
You know. So I find it kind of interesting the whole marijuana situation.
I want to show you that.
Oh, are you allowed to talk about it yet?
I was going to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
want to talk about it? I was,
Oh, yeah.
JH, will the camera pick that up?
Oh,
if
we will.
if
World
I do
Series
a
of
little,
Poker.
little of that,
We'll send a photo.
a
to
little
him.
of that.
Yeah. John,
A little of
World,
that.
the World Series is coming. What do you want to talk about?
Well,
Let's finish off with this.
I know that things may be iffy here with the new
We don't know
management.
where we're gonna. Yeah, we don't know where we're gonna film.
I made some arrangements, Bill.
You've been promising us studios for months.
Yes,
for years.
yes. So I will be doing Action Junkies at the World Series of Poker.
Nice.
We can also do WiseKracks.
Nice, we will.
Okay, good. I didn't
Good.
want to speak for us until I spoke
Yeah.
to you.
Jay
Yeah,
should be
so
happy to come over
World
there.
Series of Poker, WSOP is opening a brand new store over there.
Okay.
That's going to be open year round.
Okay.
And they took podcasting into consideration. I've been in very close contact with them over the last couple of months.
Okay.
And we are going to have a studio inside the new WSOP store. I went and toured it yesterday. It is incredible. We're going to have a big LED screen behind us.
Okay.
Throw our logo up there.
This is going to be for
It's
just a
going to be
couple months.
amazing.
For during the World Series.
So that store opens the first week of June.
Right.
The World Series starts May 26th, but they're a little behind in whatever. So they're going to open the store first week of June. So starting then, we can do the shows from the gift shop. And then
Nice.
I spoke to them yesterday and asked them, let's say the World Series is over. Do you want us to stay and continue? And I'm in talks with them right now.
Okay.
Pretty sure we're going to get the green light to just be there indefinitely if we want to. However, you know who owns that Paris and Horseshoe, the casino. So maybe you might just take your foot off the gas a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't catch that at first. Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
You know, I work for a company that I do 3 videos a month for.
Yeah.
They asked me give us your top 3 casinos.
Yeah.
Do you know? I actually think Caesar's Palace is still a great casino.
You know what's
Who
funny?
doesn't want a photo with the statue on the way in?
Yeah.
The beautiful rotunda.
Yeah.
You got I think Peter Luger's is great. Walking through the sports book there, the poker. I love Caesar's Palace.
You know,
I
it's
think
funny.
It's a place to go.
It's
to
funny.
take photos. It's in my top 5.
It's funny. I was talking to some of the World Series guys. So, you know, GG Poker bought the World Series of Poker
Yes.
from Caesars
Yep.
for like 550 million
yeah.
or whatever it was, right?
Yep.
And so I was talking to the WSOP guys literally yesterday, specifically about you, because they, you know how I got in touch with them originally? Was they
Did you go around
saw,
my back with somebody? Or
No,
what?
no, no. They saw a clip of us talking about the rake 2 years ago.
No way.
And I was defending the rake
Oh.
from WSOP.
I'd
And the
destroy him.
guy DM'd me and he was like, "Hey, thanks for sticking up for us, whatever." But they love you. This guy I'm talking to, the reason why,
Really?
yes, I don't want to say his name because I don't
No.
know if I'm allowed to say
don't
his name,
say
or whatever. I'll tell you off camera. But
Okay.
And if you see this, tell me if I can say your name, and I'll give you
Cool.
credit next week. But he's been a fan of the show.
Nice.
So he's watching the show. This is 2 years ago. He's watching the show. We get into the thing about the rake, as we have done a couple of times. And he sent me a DM on Twitter,
Nice.
and he said, "Hey, thanks for defending us. I watched the show. I'm a fan of the show, and I love Bill." So
Great.
that-
See if
yeah.
you can get me back into betting sports there, Henry.
So-
Whatever your name is.
Yeah, but he said one of the things that I like is that Bill, he'll have a stance on something, but he'll also still,
will.
he can still say something nice
Just
about.
like now.
And have you done with other sports
Stations.
books? Right.
I love
And
stations.
that was the one I was going to say. Yeah.
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 But they don't allow me to bet sports
Yeah.
on the app.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Which is silly.
so you had a meeting, and you know what?
Yeah.
I told Tyson.
Yeah.
Jon Orlando is the king of meetings. There's
I am.
nobody I know.
I'm the meeting king.
And there's a song about John has meetings, 3 ways. I can't do the show this day. I got to do a meeting with this guy.
Yeah.
And big names, like the head of
Yeah.
casinos, the head of networks, the head of studios, the head of thing. And it reminds me of a great song. I love the Talking Heads. And the song is, He's on the road to nowhere.
This guy. What do you mean? I got us on the road to a new studio.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't get there yet. I'll take it back.
Okay.
I'll take back the Talking Heads Road to Nowhere.
By the way,
But-
Joe Lupo followed me on Instagram 3 days
wow.
ago, just for the record.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
for
Joe,
the record.
Joe is the head of Hard Rock here, and
Yeah.
wow, that place it's topped off now.
Yeah.
So it looks great. The top studio,
Yeah.
I mean, the suites there.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. I don't know what it's going to mean for us, but if you can even use your dad as leverage, get something going.
We're
with
getting
them.
it going. We're going to get it going.
Good. Guys, we'll see you next week on WiseKracks. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I should also say that. And thanks for the comments. Go after John. See you.